If you want to be the best student in your chemistry class, then you need to watch this video. Let's go. Fractional distillation explained. What on God's green earth is fractional distillation? Normal distillation is when you want to separate a liquid from a solid. Let's say you wanted to separate out the water from salt water. Okay, so because there's a difference in boiling point between water and sodium chloride, and water boils at 100 degrees, this means that when the water reaches that 100 degrees, it boils. Therefore, it can then be condensed into liquid and then it can form water and salt is remaining. Okay, so it's been separated. We can't do the same thing for liquids, however, because they're all mixed together. So this is how fractional distillation works, and it basically separates out different substances within a liquid. So you've got crude oil, it's vaporized, it's turned into a gas. Then it enters a fractionating column. A fractionating column is just a chamber into which the vaporized crude oil enters, okay? There's a temperature gradient within this fractionating column, okay? So it's warmer towards the bottom and cooler towards the top. Think about what a gradient means when you were in school. A gradient is when it's higher at this one end and cooler towards the other end. Okay, so this means that the longer chain hydrocarbons condense towards the bottom and the shorter chain hydrocarbons condense towards the top, and they all condense at their respective boiling points, okay? Why does this happen? So essentially the longer chain hydrocarbons have higher boiling points, so they condense at higher temperatures, hence they condense towards the bottom. Why? Because the longer chain hydrocarbons have a higher MR each. So this means they have stronger intermolecular forces between molecules, and these require more energy to overcome. Okay, hence they condense at higher temperatures, and condensation is a change of state from gas to liquid. And remember, the crude oil got vaporized into a gas. It went into this fractionating column that has a temperature gradient, and then each of the different fractions condensed at their respective boiling points. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of fractional distillation summarized.